Good morning, children. Welcome back. Hope you all are safe and sound at home, enjoying the videos that have been sent to you. You know that last week we have started with the lesson that is the earth and its living world, and we have completed two topics in that is lithosphere and hydrosphere. Today we are going to start with the next part in the lesson, that is atmosphere, and we are going to see certain subpoints in this main topic, that is atmosphere. Now, two which major subtopics we are going to see in the atmosphere, that is the mixture of gases present in the atmosphere and the layers of the atmosphere. If you remember, when we have studied lithosphere, in that we have seen different spheres present on the earth's surface, that is lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere. Remember, children, these are the layers, they are not the spheres, and these are the layers of the atmosphere. So we are going to see that one by one. Now children, you all must be thinking that what is atmosphere when Miss is talking about atmosphere. In the last two videos of the lesson, we have seen lithosphere, that is land surface present on the earth, hydrosphere, that is your water, and now the atmosphere, that is related to what? Yes, it is related to air. So the atmosphere, the envelope of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. Just take an example. Keep your hands on your heart for 1 or 2 seconds. What you feel? That yes, your heart is pumping. And when you keep your hand in front of your nose, and you will feel what? That what it is coming out? The air is coming out. That means you are breathing. And for breathing you require oxygen. That oxygen is present in the air. So the envelope of air around the earth is called atmosphere. Now we know that lithosphere is present on land. That is means what? It is land. Hydrosphere, it is water. And above hydrosphere it is atmosphere, which is at height. So as we go higher from the surface of the earth, the air in the atmosphere becomes rarer. What it means? That when you go at a height, you can see that the air becomes thinner and thinner. This means when you are traveling, if you might have traveled by aeroplane, you know that in aeroplane you are having oxygen mask. For what it is? That is when you go at a height, the oxygen level reduces. If you remember, children, in the first lesson we have studied about satellites, and in that we have even studied about astronauts. They carry oxygen cylinders along with them. If you have seen on television also, they are showing on Discovery Channel. So what it means? That the oxygen level gets reduced, and to breathe, to cope up with that oxygen level, you require oxygen cylinders for your breathing. So what it means? That atmosphere is having a layer of an air, and that air is present in the atmosphere. The atmosphere consists of many gases. Mixture of many gases are present in the atmosphere. So few major gases that are present in the atmosphere, they are nitrogen, oxygen, water vapor, and carbon dioxide. So they are present in more amount in the atmosphere. And there are some other gases too, but they are very small in quantities as compared to these one. We know that we require oxygen for breathing, and we give out carbon dioxide. In the same way, plants require carbon dioxide and they give out oxygen. That is helpful for the breathing of human world. We human beings require oxygen for breathing. Moving on to the next part, that is the layers of atmosphere that are present on the earth's surface. So let's see each one by one. First one is the nearest to the earth's surface is troposphere. And how much is the distance? It's 13 kilometer. About troposphere, it's stratosphere, and its distance from the earth's surface is 50 kilometer. Between troposphere and stratosphere, you find ozone layer. What is ozone layer? Ozone layer is present for the protection of the sun rays that are falling on the earth's surface. So the living world is getting protected by the harmful ultraviolet rays because of the presence of ozone layer. Above stratosphere is your mesosphere, and mesosphere is, what is the distance? It's 85 km from the Earth's surface. Above mesosphere is your ionosphere. Its distance, it's very far away because the distance is also more. It's 600 km. And the next one is exosphere. How much is the distance? It's 10,000 km. Very far away from the Earth's surface. The layer that extends from the Earth's surface to a height of about 13 km is called troposphere. Now that is a layer that is far away from the Earth's surface, and its distance is how much we have discussed? 13 km. But the conditions in the troposphere changes continuously. That is, sometimes it will be sunlight, sometimes it is raining, sometimes the temperature changes, anything can be there. So it affects the living world that is present on the Earth's surface. Yes, you can see, you might have heard in the news channel, they are showing that how much it is raining and many places are having floods. What difficult situations they are facing. So what it is a changes in the troposphere. Now we know that presence of sun is there, and as it is the nearest star to the earth, because of its heat and brightness, the earths get heated up. And we face different seasons. So sometimes it is hot, warm, and sometimes it is cool. Sometimes it is raining also. But as we move higher, the temperature becomes cooler. So the surface of the earth gets heated due to the heat receives from the sun. And hence the air nearest the surface is the hottest. That is why we face hot, warm temperature. As we go higher in the troposphere, what happens? It becomes cooler. And when you move on to the next layers, the temperature becomes cooler and cooler. We know the process of water cycle. You might have studied in your previous classes. So, almost all the water vapor in the atmosphere is contained in the troposphere. And all the weather related phenomena, that is your winds, heavy storms, heavy breeze, rain, clouds, fogs. Even fog is there during the winter time. You can see that in the morning time it is fogs are there. And these all phenomena, these all things takes place in the troposphere. Now, if you might have visited to any of the forts, or if you might have planned your picnic to any of the hilly regions, mountains, you can find that there the temperature is cool. Why? Because it is at the height. When you go at a height, the temperature becomes less. And when you are to the earth's surface, the temperature is more. So, when you are reaching at the height on the mountains or on the hills or at any hill stations, the temperature will be cooler as compared to the temperature that is present on the earth's surface. Why? Because here the sun's heat is directly falling on the earth's surface, and that is why the temperature is higher, and here the temperature is lower. So, you might have even heard that when you got a chance to travel through an aeroplane, or you might have visited also in your previous time, so you know that the aeroplane flies high in the sky. It is in the higher parts of the troposphere, and we have seen that when you reach at a height, the temperature becomes rare, it becomes less, so you find difficulty in breathing. You know that aeroplanes are completely packed, that is, windows are closed, doors are closed, and now how you will get the air? So, air conditioners are fixed inside the airplanes, gases are present, and with the help of these air conditioners, you breathe. You may not feel suffocation, but still, there are some person who may find difficulty in breathing. So, what they do? Oxygen masks are provided. Instructions are given by air hostess, and these instructions are what the person who may find difficulty in breathing can use these oxygen masks. Why? Because to cope up with the temperature that is present inside. So you can use that oxygen mask whenever it is required. So that, what is the main purpose? So that the passengers should get enough air for breathing. That is for their safety purpose. We have seen that the troposphere is the nearest layer of the atmosphere to the Earth's surface. Its distance is 13 km. Above troposphere is your stratosphere. So the distance between the Earth's surface and stratosphere is 50 kilometers. That is, it is the second layer of the atmosphere. Between stratosphere and troposphere, there is a layer of a gas. You can see this is a layer of the gas, and that is called as the ozone layer. It is a protection to the living world on the earth from the sun's rays that are falling. Sun is present here, so whatever harmful rays, that harmful rays are called as ultraviolet rays that are falling on the Earth's surface. But because of the presence of this ozone layer, these rays are not falling directly on the Earth's surface. But what it is said that because of the pollution and global warming, this layer is getting affected. And that is why it is continuously insisted to have less pollution or no pollution on the Earth's surface. Why? Because if it is not going to get stopped, definitely this layer is going to get affected. And when this layer is going to get affected, directly the sun's rays are going to fall on the Earth's surface. And the rays that are so harmful and so strong that literally a person can get sunburns because of the presence of this layer also, yet many are facing in the summer season. Sunburns are there. So, because of the presence of this layer, we are having protection. But if this layer is going to get affected, definitely we are going to be the sufferers. So, it's our responsibility that we should protect the ozone layer on the Earth's surface. Now, above stratosphere is your mesosphere, then is your ionosphere and exosphere. You can see that here the launches of rockets, that is from the Earth's surface, we have seen in the first chapter only that how they are sent in the space. And you can see that satellites are there. Above exosphere is your solar system, your universe is present. So, we have seen different layers of atmosphere on the Earth. That is troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, ionosphere and exosphere. I hope you have understood the video. Watch nicely, understand the concept. We'll be meeting in the next video soon. Till then, take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Thank you.